Thanks to Athens, the battle for the Division III team championship didn't have the usual drama. That's because the Blue Jays wrestled so well on Thursday and Friday that they virtually had the title locked up before the finals even started. There were, however, lots of competitive matches for individual championships. The action was fierce at 103 pounds. Corey Ruff from Arcadia and Jeff O'Gara from Royal didn't waste any time getting started. Thanks to a couple of reversals, the score was 4-4 after just one period. Things settled down after that. No scoring in the second period, and then O'Gara scored a late takedown to put the match out of reach. The 7-4 decision improved O'Gara's record to 34-0. The 112-pound match was a high blood pressure special. Rocholt's Troy Ostrowski scored a takedown with only 30 seconds left to beat Pittsville's Dan Schooley. The final score, 5-3. Ostrowski finished the year with a 33-1 record. The 119-pound match didn't really get interesting until the third period. Athens freshman Mike Zinkowicz had a 2-0 lead over Lee Getty from Minong. One takedown and 3 reversals later, Zinkowicz was hanging on to the state championship with a 6-4 decision. Zinkowicz was the first of 4 Athens wrestlers to appear in the finals. Next, at 125, his teammate Mitch Marole. Marole overcame a 2-1 deficit with a big second period with this near fall. Marole then held off Arcadia's Bob Lambert for a 7-5 win.
How long before you come down off cloud 9 now? How long is it?
It'll be a couple weeks probably. I don't know. I haven't done this before.
Athens was involved in another tight match at 130 pounds, but this would be the Blue Jays' only loss of the night. Josh Clary from Ithaca scored the last 5 points of the contest to beat Robert Peterson 8-6. A familiar face won the 135-pound championship. Jason Lockington from Arcadia, who last year won the 125-pound title, held off Dale Martin of Riverdale for a 3-2 win.
Easier or harder to win 2 in a row?
Definitely harder. You got to keep on going and work hard and just make sure you know that you're not on the top of the mountain.
The 140-pound match was dead even for 2 periods. Neither James Schanen of Ozaukee nor Dave Meyer from Loyal was able to score in the first 2 periods, but that changed in the third. Meyer outscored Schanen 7-1 for the win. Meyer finished the season with a 33-2 record. Athens was back on the mat at 145 pounds. Todd Diethelm made it look easy. He took command early and never let up, beating Phil Hauser from Flambeau 17-2. At 152 pounds, Eric Justice from Cedar Grove was a little too much for Weston's Mark Baru. Justice went home with the championship trophy and a perfect 31-0 record. The 160-pound match was arguably the best one of the night in Division III. Chad Chellevold from Darlington and Scott Watry from Cedar Grove were tied 5-5 with time running out. Watry scored a takedown with less than 20 seconds left and held on for the 7-5 win. The season wasn't perfect for Darlington's Larry Green, but it was close enough. The 171-pounder took an 8-5 decision from Jesse DeRota of Highland to finish the year with a 35-1 record. At 189 pounds, Tim Miller from Ozaukee picked up his 38th win of the year. He held off Dave Diemel from Bonduelle for a 7-5 decision. And finally, in the Battle of the Behemoths, the 275-pound weight class, Jay Surprise from Shiocton battled Bill Bonlender before coming away with a 10-4 win. The team title went to the Athens Blue Jays. It was the 3rd championship for head coach Jerry Wagner, and it was by far his most relaxing trip to the finals. His team won by a landslide.
It's a lot different than the other 2, as you pointed out. When you got sitting pins and needles and goes back and forth, that's hard on the old heart.
He told us to do it that way, so I guess we should. He enlisted a coach, he says, so we do.